Okay, so unfortunately, I have to make a video conceding to Adonis Paul that he wins. I went to the police station yesterday and I did file a report, but I received an email saying that that report was denied because I don't know his name. I don't know who he is, so he's not allowed to have charges filed against him for what he's doing. I will never know who he is. I am not a stalker. I'm not going to spend time trying to find out who runs this account so that I can press charges against him. And because I don't know how to do that, I can't find out who he is. I will never have justice. I'll never be able to actually have the police help me. Because I don't know his name, he is allowed to continue harassing me and accusing me of crimes that I didn't commit. Specifically, what I reported yesterday is his numerous accounts to his viewers that I am plotting to kill him. Because that is a threat of violence, they need a name. And I can't give them one, so I can't file the charges. And it's so scary to me that we live in a society where if you can be anonymous, you can pretty much do whatever you want. He can make his money targeting my brother's grave, telling people I killed somebody, telling people I'm threatening to kill him. He can do whatever he wants to anybody he wants because he doesn't have a name. If you can manage to get rid of your name in life, you can be a criminal and get away with it because nobody can charge you with anything if you don't have a real name. This man is never going to stop. He's never going to stop targeting my brother's grave. He's never going to stop targeting me. And there's nothing that the police can do because he is an anonymous person. And you can't file charges on somebody who you simply don't know. But I'm not going to let this go through all day and let people think that there's still charges pending because that was denied. I want there to be charges. I want to be able to have help. I want to believe that there's hope that this can end. This man is accusing me of threatening to kill him. How can the police not care? And he says I have a lot of videos attacking and harassing him, but I don't. I have videos defending myself and explaining what is happening. I don't attack people. I don't target people. I do reaction videos to TV shows and talk about my life, and my abusive family needs me to be quiet. So they have got these cyberbullying channels targeting and attacking me to silence me, and they have won. They have officially silenced me because I cannot do anything legally to have my voice. I can't do anything legally to be allowed to speak out about what is happening. So that's it. Adonis Paul wins. He gets to continue harassing and targeting mentally ill people online for the rest of his life. And there's nothing anybody can ever do about it because he's not a person with a name that can be sued. He's Adonis Paul. He doesn't have a human figure to sue, and but he is a human. That's the fucked up. He has this disclaimer, oh, I'm a cartoon character, but you're not. You have thousands of followers, real life followers, people that have threatened me in the past. You've mailed me a shovel. You've accused me of murder. You've accused me of and accused me of and accused me of and targeted and nothing is ever going to happen in response because the laws have not caught up to online crimes yet. I feel so hopeless. I just wanted to protect my brother's grave. I never wanted to press charges. I don't want to get restraining orders. I don't want to sue. I don't want to do court. I don't want to do any of that. I just want my brother's grave left alone. I just want to know that my brother is allowed to have peace in his grave. And I can't know that because as soon as I upload this video, Adonis Paul is going to go live making a video about my brother, and he's going to spend the next year targeting my brother because he legally knows he can, and I'm gonna, and I want to kill myself, and I can't because I don't have anything that would kill me. I don't keep anything to kill myself. I intentionally keep my house suicide proof so that I can't just do it, and it's all I want. It's all I want to do. All I want is to die and be with my brother, and then I can make sure I can protect him. I can be with him and tell him it's okay when his family does these things to him. I can be there with him to hold him and tell him it's okay. Right now there's nobody. He's just alone with his family going after him. He's just alone with all of these channels targeting. He's just alone and being abused and being used, and it's never going to stop because he's dead, and they're allowed to do whatever they want to the dead. Just like they were allowed to do whatever they wanted when he was alive. Just like everybody's always allowed to do whatever the fuck they want, whatever they fucking want, because that's America. That's the way it is here. God, why is this my fucking life? I just want to protect my brother. He never even did anything to anybody, and I don't target their dead family members. That's fucked up. Nobody would, because it's the most fucked up thing to do, but they do that regularly, and nobody stops it. Nobody sees it. Nobody cares, because he's Adonis Paul. He can do whatever he wants. And I have no option but to die. I have no option to save my brother except that I can die and be with him. That's the only way I can help him now. It's the only thing I can do for him now. Legally, there's nothing I can do. In this world, there's nothing I can do to stop my brother from being targeted any further. The only option, the only choice is that I have to die. Because as long as I live, they're going to hurt my brother, and they're going to go for his grave. And it's never going to stop unless I die. And he's never going to be seen. He's going to keep doing this. He's going to have more victims. He's going to push and terrorize and get away with it forever. Because he's Adonis Paul, and that's not a real person who can be sued or charged or have anything ever be held accountable for. My brother doesn't deserve this. But the law says he does. The law says my brother deserves what is happening, and there's nothing that can be done. Except if I die and I go and be with him and I personally protect him and let him know that it's okay. As he watches down on his family doing these things to his grave, I can personally be there to tell him it's okay, that somebody is with him, so he doesn't have to be alone through it. Nobody should have to be alone through this. Especially not somebody like my brother. who had his entire life taken from him at birth. This won't end unless I die. Adonis Paul has made it clear that he will target my brother until I kill myself. And I just want to protect my brother. I just want the attacks on his grave to stop. And I have to die for that to happen. So good. It doesn't matter. I don't matter. I don't matter anyway. Nobody's ever gonna see this. Nobody's ever gonna care. My brother was nothing, and I am nothing. And when we're together, we'll be nothing, but we'll be nothing together while they're targeting his grave and reminding him that he doesn't even deserve peace in his grave, even though he's done nothing to anybody. If I knew his name, there's so much more I could do if he was a real person. If the laws were different. But I don't. And I don't have access to that information. I don't know how to find his name. And if somebody was to find his name, he would say he was being targeted or stalked. And I don't do that. I really don't do that. That's why I don't know anything about these people except what they're doing to me. And what they're doing to me is killing me. It's absolutely killing me. And there's nothing that can be done to stop it. I have to protect my brother. I have to do whatever is required to protect my brother at this point. And there's only one option to do that now.